don't know when it's going to go.
Oh, there it is. What's up, dudes and dudettes? Welcome to the Rock Gut Review, Erica edition.
Yeah!
Yeah. Apparently, a lot of you thought it was just going to be me, so sorry that was confusing. Eddie is going to be tagging along on this adventure we call the Rock Gut Review.
Right. Yeah. No, I realize now that the way I put it kind of made it seem like it was just you.
Yeah, that is not the case.
It's not the case.
Yeah, but thank you for tuning in anyway.
Yeah.
Even though it is not just me. It's good Eddie's here. He helps anchor me. He's also here for support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here for the banter.
Everybody loves the banter.
The banter.
All right.
Jeremy just says, who's that guy ruining the stream? Jeremy was in here like an hour early to say how excited he was for an Erica-centric stream.
Aww. Yeah, I should be excited. I loosely came up with ideas about what the stream would be, and then I got home from work and was like, oh, I need to put something together. So this is going to be, we'll see. But
I believe in you, honey.
Okay.
I believe in you.
I don't trust you when you say you believe in me because you're like very nice, and I think you would like sell a compliment even if it's false. Like when teachers are like, oh, you know, that kid's just gifted. He's got a different way of thinking. It's like, that kid's dumb as a box of rocks. So
that's not true, though.
There are some kids who are dumb.
Okay, no, okay, yes, no, there are dumb kids. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm disagreeing with I would give you a false compliment. You make this stream so much better, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
And without you, we don't have the banter. So I fully believe in your capabilities of completing your vision.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very sweet. So what we're going to do tonight is a whiskey and television pairing because I really like television and this is a whiskey channel. So
this is actually, how did you come up with this? So this came up at some point.
We were literally sitting in bed and we were like, what's the whiskey stream going to be? And I was like, I can do, it also started as a joke. We're talking about like me getting drunk and ranting about TV.
Yeah.
So I think this is kind of like, I don't know, a more focused version of that. I'm not drunk right now. Haven't had a drink yet. We will see where the night takes us.
We're going to get there.
Yeah.
Should we say hi to everyone who's in the chat?
You can say hi to everybody in the chat.
I'm
going to pour up the first drink.
Okay, you do that.
Yeah.
Jeremy Sims, obviously. John Gunsel's in there. Stella Matrix is in there. Charles Ashworth is in there. Jermaine Compton, good to see you. Jimmy Drammer, good to see you. And Puffs and Drams. I don't know if I've seen Puffs and Drams in here yet. But good to see you. And Benjamin Eves, my guy. I love you, Benjamin. Anyway. But yeah. And what's everybody drinking? That usual stuff. You can always tell us what you're drinking. We always love to hear. Oh, and Brendan Elliott's here. Okay.
Hello.
Okay, what are we drinking though?
So our first drink of the night is Maker's Mark.
Classic.
Would you like to guess what show it is?
I can see your notes. I saw your notes.
Okay.
Yeah. But so, okay. It's
the CW's Riverdale.
Okay, here's the thing. Up until tonight, right before the stream, I did not know that this show was called Riverdale. I literally thought it was called Archie.
I always thought he was joking because every time I would be watching it, he'd come in the room and be like, what you watching there? Fucking Archie. And I'm like, oh, that's his joke. And then he just comes in and it's like, wait, it's called Riverdale.
I definitely thought it was called Archie.
But you always call it fucking Archie when you're talking about it.
Are we 5 minutes over? We're not 5 minutes over. Who cares?
Oh, you meant for swearing?
For swearing, it doesn't matter.
Whatever, it's fucking
We're not
Archie.
getting views on this anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking Archie. Also, okay. Explain real quick why Maker's Mark for Riverdale.
Okay. Very simply, it's not a challenging beverage and it's not a challenging show. I find it entertaining. It's pretty basic. You can have a good time with it. Also, redhead.
Oh, because Archie.
Archie, yeah.
Oh.
He's got red hair.
Yep.
Red top.
Red top. There you go.
Yeah.
We should probably get drinking this.
Get you drinking it, yeah. I don't know if
I haven't
any of
had
you
basic makers in forever.
Yeah, that's what I honestly forgot we had it until I organized the shelf.
Oh man.
Yeah. I also meant to ask you, what is this blue sticker that's on it? Can I take it off?
Oh, that was from an old video. Yeah. We don't need that anymore. Okay, one last thing.
Yes.
I know these actors are all like in their 20s, late 20s probably.
Yeah, they're all our age.
Right.
I think the only one young, actually, you know what? I think the blonde one and Archie are definitely younger than me, but everyone else, I'm pretty sure, is older than me or my age.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But even still, they're not like that much younger. They're still in their 20s.
Yeah. It's like, they're like, obviously very sexy.
Yeah.
And very adult.
Yes.
And it's weird that they're playing teenagers.
Yes. I don't know. Like, that's what the CW does. They're like, their marketing is hot teens doing stuff.
Hot teens doing stuff.
And it's worked since it was the WB, so I'm not going to fault them for that.
Real quick, what's everyone drinking? Jermaine's on the Jefferson Reserve Pritchard Hill. Very nice. Ben's on the Glengoyne 21. That's nuts. Little Lagavulin DE for Jimmy Drammer. Cuddy Stark Prohibition for John Gunsel. That's been popular over at my store. And yeah. And hey, Mash and Drum's in here. Hey, Mash and Drum.
Hello,
Mr. Jason. Okay.
Oh, another reason Maker's Mark is all-American, like how Archie's supposed to be the all-American boy.
That's fair.
I came up with that one last minute. The guy who plays Archie is actually from New Zealand, so that's fun, I guess.
Yeah, it's Maker's Mark.
Yeah, it's Riverdale.
It's Riverdale. Maker's Mark is Riverdale. They should do it. They should do a sponsorship.
They're teenagers.
It hasn't stopped them from doing a lot of other weird shit.
It's very true.
I feel like the half that show is just them like fucking and murder.
It's
Yeah.
It's a lot of murder and like ghosts. Also like drugs that have random names. Like there's an entire plot in which people do an illegal drug called Jingle Jangle, and it's pixie sticks, but it's drugs.
Jingle Jangle's a terrible name for a drug.
It is. That's what makes it so funny.
But it's not meant to be funny.
No. Riverdale is like the best comedy on the CW because it's ridiculous. It's all on Netflix. Just get drunk, watch it one day. It's hilarious because it makes no sense.
There's a surprise. There's actually a few shows that you and I, on the CW specifically, we drink along to shows on the CW because they're too bad to watch sober.
That was mainly just when we watched
Legends of Tomorrow, yeah.
But it got better.
Legends of Tomorrow got great, actually.
It actually got really great.
Got really good, yeah.
Like the first 2-3 seasons, really fun to drink to because it makes no sense. We had a drinking game and everything.
Oh my God. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. At one point during our drinking game, I think we got to 2 episodes and like I was so far gone, I forgot a whole episode, but I was awake the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was the samurai episode.
Yeah. Still haven't gone back to watch it. Don't care.
No idea what happened.
It will make no sense.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
I got drunker watching Legends of Tomorrow than I did at a lot of college parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It got better. We will give them that.
Oh, it got way better. Yeah, they actually pulled a great show out of their ass.
Yeah.
It was actually impressive. Like for going from like complete drivel to like self-aware superhero parody.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
Yeah, I think they found their niche.
They really did.
Yeah. Niche, however you care to say it.
Nietzsche.
Yes.
They found their German philosopher.
You're cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Guy Davis is in, as is Jim Nelson and Mark Brown. How you doing, Mark Brown? Okay, so that's kind of our
It's our intro.
easy segue.
Yeah.
Maker's Mark. It's nice, easy going.
Yeah.
Riverdale. It's not challenging.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right.
Ben, he says his wife got into Green Arrow. First season was cool, then it got drama. I liked the first season.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
There were some moments I was like kind of bored with, but I was like, it was not what it was like. It was a gritty superhero show, and that was fun until it wasn't.
Right. Like okay, here's the thing. I respect Stephen Amell as an actor for the most part.
Until you did it.
Until like the second season, and then it was like just that shitty, angry, brooding Arrow all the goddamn time, and he never. You have failed this city. Fuck you. Well, actually, that was season 1. You have failed the city was season 1.
But it got excessive by season 2.
It was just like you are not Oliver Queen. Oliver Queen is a happy, crazy dude who just happens to shoot people with bows and arrows.
They also called him the Hood for way too long because he wore a hood and it was like, Jesus Christ.
That is some lazy vigilante naming.
That is, Starling City was not good at naming things.
Also, why was it Starling City?
Because they were like, it's got to be different.
It's got to be birds.
Yeah.
Birds. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. What are we on? What is this?
Drink number 2. It is 2 gingers on ice specifically.
Okay, but what? Actually, no. We should have people guess. What TV show is this?
Okay.
That's actually kind of fun.
Try to guess.
We'll wait. We'll wait
a couple seconds.
Yeah.
We don't want to wait too long and just silence.
Right. Well, that's the problem. There's a disconnect between the comments and when we actually see them. So
I'm just going to tell people because, there's not too much Irish television. So
it's true.
It's very simple. So 2 gingers on ice is the show Dairy Girls.
Okay, wait.
Hit him with the picture.
Let me get the picture.
Dairy Girls.
Starring my cousin.
He's saying this is it's an inside joke. It makes no sense. But one of them looks so much like his cousin.
The girl who plays Michelle looks exactly like my cousin Grace.
So that's the brunette one with the really curly hair.
The really curly hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks disturbingly like his cousin.
It's kind of freaky, yeah.
Yeah. But 2 gingers is Dairy Girls simply because it's an Irish.
It's Irish.
It's also incredibly simple. It's easy to have a good time too. Dairy Girls is hilarious. I wish I could think of a better Irish for it, but I don't like too many Irish.
Well, I was
sorry.
Okay, you like Connemara.
I haven't had Connemara in a long time, so I don't. Do I?
You liked Connemara because it's just peaty.
Yeah, I'd say
that was your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Dairy Girls works great at a party in the same way 2 gingers on the rocks does. It's easily digestible. Except somehow Dairy Girls is better than 2 gingers.
Right. I feel like
maybe if we had Jameson, that might work better.
We used to have some Jameson.
I know.
I've got a bunch of Irish whiskey. It's just that you're not that into a lot of it.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. What about Redbreast? You like Redbreast 21?
I forgot we had that.
Yeah.
Well, too late.
Right. It's
Dairy
too late.
Girls is 2 gingers.
2 gingers.
Well, okay. You wouldn't have Redbreast at a party.
I guess that's true.
2 gingers. You can drink a bunch of it and you can watch a bunch of Dairy Girls.
Also, they're kind of the Dairy Girls themselves are not they're a bunch of dumb kids growing up in the Troubles.
Yeah.
They're all just fucking about. They're not really, really cultured people. They're just kind of dumb kids.
Yeah, they're dumb kids. 2 gingers, dumb Irish whiskey. It's really simple.
Mark Brown says he's never heard of this show. Netflix. Go watch it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
The only reason we watched it is because there was a night Ed was making fun of me for watching all my teen shows, which valid. There are too many teen shows, but they're easy to consume. So I was like, what if we watch this one? It's about Ireland. He was like, fine. Yeah. And we fell in love with it.
It's great television.
It's hilarious. We will still quote it to this day.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
It's very funny. It helps if you know a little bit of the history of Northern Ireland and of the Troubles.
The English are fucks.
Yeah.
British are fucks.
The British are fucks. That's basically what it comes down to.
The Troubles.
The Troubles.
Yeah.
The Ra.
The Ra, yeah.
Cranberries, Zombie. What's in your head?
So since Halloween is past, there was a very funny, I can't remember if it was a Tumblr post or a tweet asking why everyone's Halloween post includes Zombie by the Cranberries. It's about the IRA. And somebody was like, well, what's so spooky about that? It's British imperialism is pretty terrifying. Valid point.
Nothing scarier than British colonialism.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So yeah, it's only 10 episodes. I highly recommend it. If you might have to turn the subtitles on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have pretty thick Northern Irish accents.
Yeah. But it's fantastic.
It's class.
That Cracker, as they say.
It's Cracker.
Yeah. That one guy from Game of Thrones plays the grandpa.
Barristan Selmy plays the grandfather.
Yeah.
They hate people like him in Belfast. Shites. He's actually amazing. I don't remember the actor's name, but he's a great actor.
It's fantastic all around.
Yeah.
Take a watch.
Take a watch. Go watch it. Go watch it right now.
No, don't do that. Watch it later. Watch us. Don't leave us. All right.
Jeremy Sims says just get a bunch of fuck off animals on your island and they kind of just forget about you. you know what they say. What they say about an Australian. It's an Irishman who got caught.
Stop. Who says that? I've never.
No one says that.
Okay.
Oh.
Right.
No. Australia's a great country for a prison.
It amazes me how many animals there are that can kill you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
I had a friend who did travel abroad there for a semester during undergrad. And she had to take like a whole course before going about like things that could kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a theory of economics that says countries that generally did the best post-colonialism were ones that were like the most inhabitable for the colonial power. So they like invested more in the infrastructure. Right. So like, no wonder Australia was like a backwoods piece of shit for a while there. You got your shit together now, though. Good on you.
The animals were actively trying to kill all the British that showed up.
Yeah.
Good on you, Australia. Good on you. Okay.
Charles Ashworth says his son is blind pouring for him.
That's fun. How old is your son?
How old is he?
I'm literally picturing like a 4-year-old being like, this is.
Oh.
Whoa, sorry, that was Siri. That was scary.
Be quiet, Siri.
Yeah. She will get angry.
Siri will kill.
She might. But yeah, how old is your kid? Because I'm picturing like a 4-year-old being like, this is Papa's happy juice.
Got the big handle just over his head. Tunk, 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 tunk. Papa, you need to calm down.
Here's this sweet beverage that smells like gasoline.
Did you ever hear about that guy? He wasn't a native English speaker. Took his kid to a ball game, and he bought him a couple of Mike's Hard Lemonades, not realizing that it was alcoholic.
And the baby got drunk.
So the kid got three Mike's Hards. It was just stumbling around, a little 7-year-old kid.
Like, it's not funny, but it's funny.
Oh no, it's really not funny.
Like,
that's actually pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
But
it's one of those things where, like, if it's your own kid, it's like, oh no, but it's somebody else's kid, so I can laugh. And also, like, the kid lived, so it's fine.
Right, the kid was okay.
Yeah.
He was okay.
Like, a drunk 7-year-old just sounds hilarious.
They're already like little drunk people.
They are, so you make it even worse. Bad equilibrium, very temperamental, very selfish, can cry at the drop of a dime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. And they like running away.
Oh man, yeah.
They like taking off. And that's drunk people love doing that. Drunk people just love sprinting.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right, what are we on to now? Now we are drinking Angel's Envy, finished rye, finished in Caribbean cask.
You actually chose a rye.
I know, and that is for a good reason.
Okay, what is that reason, Erica?
So, Angel's Envy, this rye specifically, represents WWE wrestling.
Yeah. Specifically, okay, so we should actually tell them, because a lot of people who watch this show probably aren't that familiar with wrestling.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't imagine.
No.
But the reason, this is the 4 horsewomen of wrestling.
Yes. I very specifically love women's wrestling. Like, I watch all of WWE, but like, I love watching women's wrestling.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you picked that picture.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty good picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Charlotte. Blondie is Charlotte Flair. Brunette is Bailey, and then we got Sasha Banks with the blue hair.
Yeah.
And then there's Becky Lynch with the red. We're not that hot on Becky Lynch right now.
No.
No.
Just a little overpushed.
She's a little overpushed.
That's something for another time.
You got to remember. So, okay, the thing about watching wrestling, though, is like people are always like, oh, it's fake. But that's the point.
But my feelings are real.
But that's the thing. It's performance art.
Right.
It's performance art with a ridiculous soap opera story.
Like, it's a play, and at some point you need your hero to fall. And that's the problem with Becky Lynch. Is now she's become a Superman character with no flaws.
Right.
And where no one can pin her legally.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
no one's pinned her clean since the Royal Rumble.
No,
this
Asuka
year.
did it recently.
No, she got it wasn't clean though.
Or was it hard? One of the Kabuki Warriors got her clean.
I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, yeah. But why did you pick Angels Envy Rye for wrestling?
Because it was something I didn't think I would like, and you got me to like it.
That's adorable.
Right? Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
Don't make me regret my choice.
I'm so happy.
Okay, well, that's a thing. I also picked it because it's, sweet and spicy, much like wrestling can be. You can have your sweet moments and some spicy moments. Also, it packs a punch.
Yeah.
Jokes, because physical violence. Yeah. Also, because I don't like most other Rise, so I like to think like the bad episodes of WWE are bad Rise. And when they're bad, they're really bad. Yeah. Thanks, Vince McMahon.
They are. Oh yeah, can we?
Yeah.
We should probably talk about that. Also, Benjamin Eves just said, Jeffrey Patron's in, Trev Wilson's in. I wanted to say hi to those guys because we love them. They're wonderful people.
Yes.
But also, Benjamin Eves said something about drunk wombats fighting a drunk Patron.
I'd pay to see that.
That would be amazing. Little drunk wombats. I'd pay to see drunk wombats, in all fairness.
I specifically want to see them fighting. Because that sounds amusing to me.
Little fat trundle.
I would put money on it.
Yeah.
It would be a good way to make bets. If you want to set up this racket, Jeffrey, let us know.
Yeah. Jeffrey, how much would we have to pay you to fight a drunk wombat? And not a small one either.
Also, anybody know where we can find a wombat?
I bet you Jeremy can help us out with that.
Perfect.
Yeah. Like we need to get a sizable one. Like one of those big ones.
I don't know how big wombats are supposed to be. That's Vince McMahon. He's an insane person.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I feel like that's the thing you gotta understand about wrestling though. Is like it's scripted, right? And the outcomes are predetermined.
Right.
But there's a guy called the Booker. And the Booker hits his job to like come up with shit.
Right.
And the problem is Vince McMahon is actually a goddamn psychopath.
Yeah. It's basically like having a screenwriter and somehow he just keeps putting out bad movies.
It's like if a screenwriter was also a fascist dictator.
Yeah. The thing that entertains me the most is like, so when you have like pay-per-view certain fights, I feel like a lot of people will like make certain guesses and stuff. And lately Vince has been like, no, they guessed it, so we can't do it.
Right.
And it kind of reminds me of like, to set up a basic metaphor, like the last season of Game of Thrones where a lot of people guessed the ending. So apparently those two writers were like, gotta come up with something else. And what they came up with was bad and everyone hated it.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of WWE is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like they've got some great characters right now, and they can't seem to write for them at all.
Not at all.
And they don't like to write stories people want to actually see.
There's been a weird cuckold storyline for
God.
A month and a half.
If you guys want to see the worst acting and the worst writing ever, go watch the Lana Rusev Bobby Lashley promos. They're amazing.
Amazingly bad.
They're so bad.
But don't tell that it's cringeworthy. I don't get secondhand embarrassed a lot, but oh man. But
the great thing about wrestling is even if the writing's bad, then a bunch of dudes or ladies in their underwear all get into a ring and beat the shit out of each other.
It's true. And some of that stuff is amazing.
And it's great.
They do flips. I love it.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. People assume because the endings are scripted, that they're not taking real bumps.
Yeah.
That's not true in the least. These people wreck each other's shit.
They just throw their bodies at each other, and it is insane that everyone is not dead.
Yeah. So, wrestling.
Angels Envy Ride.
It's a slowly dying American art form, but I hope it's coming back at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some true athleticism in there.
Mm-hmm.
I was very surprised I ended up liking it. I have a good time.
Yeah.
Sometimes when it's not bad.
Yeah. Whiskey Den is in. And also DJ11 is in. We love you guys. DJ11, still the best name on YouTube, except for Kilted Moose. Jeffrey Patron says, hey, you know my wombat dealer, Vince.
I would not be surprised if Vince McMahon sold wombats.
I just picture him with like wombats in his pants. Like he keeps them in his crotch at all times, just in case somebody needs a wombat. Just reach in there, chuck them at him.
He's like watching this stream. He's like, that could become our new wrestler. Yes.
The wombat.
6 wombats in a trench coat.
I just really like the idea of someone carrying rodents to the ring and just
the ultimate move. It would be a thing.
Ben says he had a couple friends that did pro wrestling. They got beat to hell in their careers. Right. Okay, see, here's the thing. Like, if you're a boxer, you might fight 2 to 3 times a year, right? Same for MMA, like 3 times a year.
Right.
And those fights do take more out of you because the other guy's actually trying to kill you. Like, he's actually trying to take your head off. Like, no doubt about that. Those fights do take more out of you than any individual wrestling match.
Right.
But wrestlers go around throwing themselves off of fucking Titantrons and shit. And then they have to do a show the next day.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they gimmick the stunts to try to make it so they don't actually get injured. But then they have to go do another show and another show and another show.
There's like no off season.
There's no off season.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are nuts.
And they don't get healthcare.
Yeah. And they don't get paid all that well, considering all the profits WWE makes.
Right?
Yeah.
Apparently they have to pay for a lot of their own travel.
Yep. They have to do their own driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, WWE is actually a terrible company.
It is.
They also made a blood deal with the Saudi Arabian government.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not great. They're not great people.
Vince
which
McMahon
is
a
why
rat fucker.
I've started watching AEW, which is all elite wrestling. It's the new competitor. She's not into it.
No.
She likes her WWE.
It's because it would be another thing to watch. I'm sure if I did watch it, I would enjoy it.
But it's just one more thing you'd have to watch.
It would be one more thing for me to watch, and it's so exhausting. Also, you've told me about the times they bring out razor blades, and I don't like that shit.
Yeah. If anybody watched Full Gear, their recent AEW pay-per-view, yeah.
There was barbed wire involved.
They made
actual barbed wire.
They made a net out of barbed wire, and one guy John Moxley suplexed Kenny Omega off the stage into the barbed wire net. Yeah.
I hate everything about that.
Yeah. They also wrapped a broom in barbed wire and cut each other up with it.
And this is what they really do.
That
doesn't happen in MMA.
No. That's not gimmicked. It's not like fake blood. It's not. They actually just cut themselves open the hard way. Yeah. There's a thing called blading for a long time.
Stop it.
That's technically mostly not allowed. Well, okay, let the people hear though. So, okay, here's the thing. If you take a bump, right, and you take a really good bump, and you take it onto exposed metal or something, and you want to make sure you draw a little blood, you'll keep a razor in your wrist wraps, and when you take the bump and you come up and you're selling, you slick across the top of your head just to get that nice crimson mask going. It's good shit.
Are you done?
Yep.
Okay. I hate that. When you told me that was a thing, I wanted to cry. Because that's terrible. How do you not just know somebody's not going to go too deep? We don't have to talk about it.
It does happen.
That's why I said we don't talk about
Eddie Guerrero, that did happen to Eddie Guerrero.
Nope.
Yeah. Freudian says WWE sucks. AEW looks promising, except for the ridiculous extreme violence crap.
All that barbed wire.
Yeah, I will say this. When I was a kid, I watched a lot of extreme wrestling because I was like, oh, this is so cool. This is nuts. Nowadays, I'd rather just see a good technical wrestling match. I want to see guys put on a good performance.
I want to see some flips.
Loves them. I want to see some flips.
It's like watching superheroes fight. That's what I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charles Ashworth says his son poured HP12 with a dash of water, brought out the vanilla, and really accented the peat.
Neat.
That
sounds like something I would enjoy.
Yeah, you got a smart son.
You want to employ that bartender? Never too young to start saving for college.
There you go.
Rocket Review.
Yeah.
Making entrepreneurs.
Yeah. Ben says, take a second, hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you.
You're a good person. We like Ben. Floyd says blading is fine. Light tubes and barbed wire, on the other hand. Yeah, light tubes don't F around with light tubes. Actually, funny story.
Is it actually funny or is it going to be terrifying?
A little bit of both.
Okay, well, I'll pour the next drink and ignore you.
When I was a kid, we were after my grandfather passed, we were cleaning out his old house and we were renovating it so we could sell it. And my old man found a big bag of old fluorescent light tubes in the basement. And he wanted to put them in a box to throw them away for whatever reason, like a cardboard box. But they were too long. So he was like, hey, Eddie, take this hammer and these light tubes, go in the backyard and break them up for me.
That's the fluorescent tube.
As it turns out, those are full of really bad chemicals. And I was picking them up, and there was like this fine mist floating up into my face. I was like, Daddy, I don't feel so good.
I'm full of carcinogens. Papa, what's a carcinogen?
Hey, Scott from My Bourbon Journey is in our My Bourbon Journey Whiskey Review channel. He extended that name.
Nice.
Good luck. Okay. Enough about child endangerment.
For now.
We always seem to end up talking about like drunk babies or endangered babies.
Yeah. Let us babysit your kids.
Yeah.
We'll do great.
We love children.
Yeah.
Floyd says now we understand why Ed does the things he does on this channel.
It explains a lot. The fluorescent tube, that's your origin story.
Right? It's like
that's your acid in the alley in Daredevil.
Oh my god. That's my like toxic waste.
That's your radioactive spider.
That's my gamma bomb.
Yeah. That's your Bruce Wayne's parents being murdered in the alley.
In all fairness, it's a lot less dramatic than all of those.
Or is it? It is. It's way less dramatic.
Yeah. Which explains why I haven't lived up to my superhero potential.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go change my name to Banner and wander the earth, angry and alone. Okay. And then I'm gonna team up with a octogenarian soldier and punch some aliens.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So our next drink is Fire and Cane. And I picked this. So these start to get a little bit looser in how I pair them up.
I should bring up what we Okay. Which one's this?
This is Veronica Mars.
Veronica Mars.
Yeah. You picked a picture from the reboot, and like in parentheses, I kind of specifically put seasons 1 through season 3. Oh, but that's fine.
My bad.
No, it's perfect.
I did not realize.
No.
I just saw Christian Bell.
Kristen. Yes.
I'm pretty sure this is the one that stars Kristen Bell, and then there's the Batman series which stars Christian Bale.
I hate you.
It's Christian Bale and Christian Bale.
You are the worst.
I stole that joke.
It should have just been me.
I could have just had
that would have been bad. I need you here for emotional support. All right.
Oh.
So Veronica Mars is Fire and Cane because it's sweet and sassy. Also, it's an interesting mix of flavors, much like how Veronica Mars was an interesting mix of the noir detective genre and teen drama.
How many of these TV shows that you chose are teen things?
Maybe just 3.
Okay.
Just 3, yeah.
3's not bad.
But like
3 out of how many?
7.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, that sounds about right for you.
Okay, but only one of them is bad. And that's Riverdale. Dairy Girls is legitimate. Dairy Girls is like not necessarily a teen show. It's a comedy that stars teens. No, Veronica's kind of very teen. Yeah. Yeah, no, when I watch Veronica Mars, I get a lot of my like youthful nostalgia when I watch it.
It's not a teen show. It's just a show that happens to star people between the ages of 12 and 20.
I know you're saying this to make fun of me, but like, there's a difference. There is a difference.
Didn't Kristen Ritter star in that show?
She was in season 2, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you
There
go.
were a lot of fun guest stars in Veronica Mars. Also, so, okay, again, the reboot recently happened, like it came out this summer. So I rewatched the first 3 seasons before watching that. I got freaked out by how old it is. Like, there's an episode in season 1 where they're like, yeah, this was the first house to have Wi-Fi. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't even think about a time without Wi-Fi.
That's pretty fucky.
Also, all the flip phones.
But fun. Oh, man. Did you see the Razor's back?
I heard that.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with that?
Flip it open and then flip it closed again.
I remember when like having a razor was a status symbol.
Yeah, that was the hot thing to have.
I remember like in my 8th grade class, there was a kid with a razor, and I was like, I have a crush on you now. Look at those phone calls you can make.
Man.
You can do that.
Yeah.
It's so slim and fits in your pocket. You never know it's there.
I see Victoria C just hopped in.
Mm-hmm.
So good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Jeffrey Patron says, I'm a drunk wombat. That is my spirit animal. A drunk wombat.
It explains a lot.
It really does.
Yeah.
Mark Brown says Fire and Cane is okay. Won't be replacing the bottle though. Heresy, sir.
Fire and Cane is fantastic.
Fire and Cane is fantastic. I have said on more than one occasion that I would happily have this bottle's babies. Erica made me stop trying to impregnate myself with it, though.
It's been a really hard battle. I keep explaining it is not possible.
I don't even know which side I would be putting it in.
I also don't know where you think it would come out.
Oh, my little butt whiskey baby.
Anyway.
that's what you came for, right?
Yep.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Veronica Mars is also like Fire and Cane because fire and Mars. Get it?
Yeah. I did not, but now I do.
That's right.
Because like God of War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also in the show, there's like a family called the Cane family. So.
Oh man, this works on so many levels.
Right? I took notes in like the 30 minutes after I came home from work.
Oh man.
Yeah.
We work hard on these streams, you guys.
People, they stick around.
It's not just all faffing about and me making
and
awkward
butt
sexual
babies.
Butt whiskey baby.
Yeah. It's true, art, metaphors, giving you TV show recommendations.
Yeah.
Mark Brown says, in my opinion, Ardbeg drum works better at the rum and peat thing. What are your thoughts?
I feel like I wouldn't even compare the two, honestly.
I like Fire and Cane more because it's sweeter.
That's true. But yeah, that's
We're
the
out
thing.
of Ardbeg drum. I don't know why you're looking for it.
Okay, that's too bad.
We finished it off like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't even really compare them. Like I understand that they are the same kind of similar idea, like the peat and the rum, but I feel like it's just in such different quantities.
Yeah, the balance is much different.
Like this is light peat with a bunch of fruitiness.
Yeah.
That is big, heavy peat with like tropical fruit mixed in.
I was thinking about it as I was going through. I was like, we should have like a Caribbean night one night.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Because we have a bunch of like Caribbean things. Yeah, we have that.
We got a bunch of rum finished whiskeys.
Some West Cork. Got this.
Yeah.
Some other stuff.
Could actually have real rum too.
Yeah.
I keep saying we have to have DJ 1-1 on for a rum night, so maybe we can make that happen. Maybe that could be next week. 1-1. What do you think?
Let us know.
Let us know. 1-1. Hopefully you're still in the chat.
Yeah.
I think my opinion. I don't even really compare this to Ardbeg. Ardbeg is its own thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
It's Ardbeg.
Would I rather drink Ardbeg than this? I guess, but that's just because it's bigger. It is that bigger peaty taste. Like, yeah, I just don't think. I feel like these occupy separate silos of my whiskey imagination.
Whiskey imagination. Band name. No one take it. I know I can't actually copyright it, so
patent pending.
Yeah. I also don't play any instruments. So. Charles Ashworth asks if Veronica Mars is Fire and Cane, would Facts of Life be Boone's Farm? I have never seen Facts of Life, so.
Is Facts of Life somehow related to Veronica Mars?
Facts of Life is a really old show, right? I know Tootie is a person.
2D or Tootie?
Tootie.
Tooty?
I don't know. I didn't watch Facts of Life. I think it's T. I don't know. I don't know.
One says he's in for a rum stream. All right, I'm cool with that. Let's do it.
There you
I'm
go.
just gonna drink a bunch of rum related stuff.
There you go. Rocket Review, DJ11, making connections.
Jeremy Sims says if the answer isn't Ardbeg, you know I have to look behind you. I don't know, man. Ardbeg is good. Don't get me wrong. Is it an all? It's not that Ardbeg is bad. It's that like there are things that aren't in direct competition with Ardbeg. That's the whole point.
Okay.
Like there are things you want to drink because they're not fucking Ardbeg. They're fucking not peaty or they're sweet or they're whatever. Like Ardbeg does not win every competition.
If the answer is Ardbeg, you're asking the wrong question. Hot Ardbeg takes tonight, guys.
Oh man, Christina Zerpo is gonna come in here and kick me in the teeth.
Unlike Ardbeg.
Ah!
We're just getting too. I was seeing if like we would lose viewers on our Ardbeg digs. We gained 2. Let's see if they fall off.
Look, I love Ardbeg. This is kind of a Lefroy household though, mostly because of her unrepentant love for the Ardbeg or for the Lefroy.
Love it, Lady Lefroy.
Yeah.
Erica Bunahaven, Lady of Lefroy, Baroness of Bourbon.
Oh yeah, I should have changed the name. I'm gonna change the name right quick.
Okay.
Let's see. How do I?
That's so much work.
Yeah. Probably weird.
Also, side note, of the shows we've discussed so far tonight, do you watch any of these? I don't think. Well, Dairy Girls.
Dairy Girls, wrestling.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta watch more TV, man.
I work a lot of hours.
Too.
Yeah,
even before you took the second job, like most of the TV you watch is stuff I got you to watch.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That is a good point. Yeah, you do kind of push me to watch TV.
Because there's a lot of good stuff. Golden age of television, people.
Yeah.
Go forth and watch things.
Yeah.
Maybe watch some of the things that came up in the stream.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. A lot of them are things that actually no, not a lot. I think only 2 of them are shows that have ended. Just kidding. Only Veronica Mars is the one that's ended. But we're gonna get into more things that are over or that like I stopped watching.
Yeah. Let's do it. All right. So what's next?
That's okay. Let me finish this off.
Okay.
Up next, can you pour the Uncle Nearest?
You got it.
Thank you.
The Uncle Nearest. This is our good bottle, by the way. Don't worry. This is the good bottle.
Yeah. Not the nasty one.
Not the nasty edition.
That, began the name Erica the Betrayed.
Erica the Betrayed.
Yes.
Yeah. I should have. There's got to be a way to change this during the thing, right?
It's not the biggest deal. Don't worry about it. And put the bottle near the...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
There you are.
For consistency. Anyway, I said that Uncle Nearest pairs nicely with seasons 1 through 3 of NBC's Community. I said this because I recently restarted rewatching Community, and I forgot how much I loved that show, but specifically just the first 3 seasons. Season 4 was rough. Season 5 was okay, and then the last season also okay. But like the first 3 seasons are just peak comedy. Thank you.
Yep, there you go.
It should be in air quotes because the Betrayed is...
Wouldn't it just be it's like a nickname?
Yeah.
But isn't it a title? You don't put a title in air quotes.
I think Lady Lefroy is the title. The Betrayed is a nickname.
Yeah, but you don't say Richard the Lionhearted and put the Lionhearted in air quotes.
Whatever.
Or Robert the Bruce. You don't put the Bruce in air quotes.
Yeah, but isn't part of that like his last name was like DeBrew?
Yeah, but it was also like it's a title. That's the whole point of the Gaelic system. It's like title and name.
Okay, well, whatever.
Whatever.
Put
fine.
the comma in.
We'll put in the comma in.
All right.
Put the comma in.
I also like this lining because it makes it seem like this is a news story.
Hold on, I gotta edit it.
Okay. While you do that, I'll continue to talk about Community. First of all, vastly underrated show. Thank you.
There we go.
Perfect. So I said that Community and Uncle Nearest pair well, simply because it is sophisticated and sweet. Community was a fantastic show. It was hilarious. You've never seen it. Well, you've seen select episodes, which is disappointing. I wish you would at least watch the first 3 seasons with me because it is hilarious.
I feel like that's what you say about a lot of shows.
Watch more shows with me. But yeah, they pair nicely. It's sophisticated and sweet, very easily enjoyable. Also, it comes with like a great story. Like the Uncle Nearest whiskey comes with a fantastic like origin story, and like Community tells a great tale.
Oh, the binder's back in the bottle. All right, fine. We're getting rid of it. Sorry. There we go.
You all know who I am.
Yeah. She needs no introduction.
Yeah. I also said that these two pair nicely because comedies like bourbon are vastly underrated. I think they kind of get this. Okay, you're giving me a look, and I know you have thoughts, but this isn't your stream.
Okay,
so,
you get to decide when I get to talk.
Exactly. But I think a lot of comedies, especially like when Community first aired, like comedies were just kind of like, oh, sitcoms or whatever. But like Community was very sophisticated and like told a lot of smart, funny jokes. In just like a way that I think, this bourbon can be like not necessarily smart and funny, but I'd put it up there. It's one of my favorites. And I put it up there with like a lot of like the Scotches and Irishes that people love to rave about.
In all fair, okay, I wasn't disagreeing with the comedy thing.
Okay.
I was just going to say, in all fairness though, I definitely think I don't think bourbon's underrated right now.
That's fair.
I think bourbon's bigger than Irish right now for sure.
I think.
How
do I say this? Wait.
Okay.
I think bourbon is underrated in terms of quality rather than quantity. Like people can't get enough of bourbon, but they're not like talking about it in the same pretentious way that other whiskeys are talking about. That makes sense. Like you don't like a lot of people. I don't think talk about bourbon in the same like sophisticated way. They're just like, oh, we're making a lot, so let's buy a lot.
Okay, I will agree with you. Like Scotch versus bourbon.
Yeah.
Okay, people are fucking pretentious about their Scotch.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
Okay.
I can agree with you about that. But people are becoming increasingly pretentious about like BTAC and Pappy.
Okay.
So like we're talking about average bourbon, sure.
Yeah.
Scotch, way more pretentious. And some Irish, some like dream cask shit.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. But for the average Irish shit, bourbon's blowing it out of the water right now in terms of popularity and hype.
Yeah.
In my opinion anyway. Like, you don't get a whole lot of people coming in asking if they can get Redbreast 21 at the liquor store. You get a shit ton of people asking if they can get Blanton's. So, I don't know.
Unlike Community, a lot of people will take in bourbon. A lot of people did not watch Community. Jeffy Patron commented, Troy and Abed in the MFA morning. That is right. I do love some Troy Abed in the morning. That was a joke from the show. Community's on Hulu if you ever want to tune in.
Yeah, see, DJ Woman says bourbon's definitely not.
It depending on how you view it.
Okay.
Yes.
No, I agree.
Yes.
Like, okay, and my whiskey den says bourbon is a mellow person's whiskey. I do think people are less of a pain in the like people make less of a big deal about bourbon overall than they do Scotch.
Okay.
I will give you that.
Okay.
But in terms of market share and just general general hype.
Okay.
General hype right now is definitely on bourbon's side.
Okay. And I think that's the same thing with sitcoms. Like a lot of people will like talk about sitcoms, but they don't put the same like class emphasis on it.
There we go.
There we go.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Like comedies never fucking win Oscars.
Yeah. Except for well, I mean it's Emmys because television.
Oh well, yeah.
And there's a whole category for comedies.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, yeah, people take Scotches super seriously and they take dramas super seriously.
Yeah.
But like bourbons and comedies are more of an everyman's beverage.
Exactly.
Okay. We can agree on that.
And I think, so the American sitcom, much like bourbon, is kind of viewed as like this all-American thing. I also have noted that Uncle Nearest, much like Community, is kind of a diverse take on this like kind of all-American thing. Community was like a pretty diverse show, which I really enjoyed because you got a lot of hot takes out of those 7 main characters in the study group. And this is a bourbon with a very diverse story.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And I love it.
And it is very good. It's good. Great. It's great whiskey.
Yeah.
Although we were just made aware that they have some consistency problems. Nonetheless.
That was just that one bad.
Yeah. Apparently it's just one bad bottle.
Every other one I've had.
Yeah.
Top tier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want to finish that one?
Yeah.
Q. I don't know News Radio. Do you know News Radio?
I don't know that either. What network was it on? / is it on now? No, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. While I finish this, if you guys want to chime in with some of your favorite TV shows or make me feel bad for being the only one who watches excessive amounts of TV.
In all fairness, you do get to work from home, so you can just have it on in the background.
That is very true.
You know.
I love working from home.
So it's not like you can't blame me for that part.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even like before I worked from home, and like before you took the second job, I feel like what were you doing?
I don't know. Stuff. I have no idea. You know what's funny? I have no idea what I did before running this YouTube channel and working the second and the third job now.
Yeah. I
have no idea what I used to do. I don't, because like nowadays I'm like every single evening I have is pretty much dedicated to something. And like I worked more or less 7 days a week, not like a full shift every day. And I look back, I'm like 2 years ago, and I cannot figure out what the fuck I was doing with my time. I was like, I had like 5 hours in the evening to do whatever I wanted. What the shit? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you want to help me finish this?
Yeah, sure.
DJ11 asks, was Game of Thrones the greatest series ever created since the last season? No.
I stopped watching at season 4, maybe 3.
Because they didn't have Lady Stoneheart.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I stopped.
They didn't have Lady Stoneheart. There you go.
And because they kind of told us they were going to take out a lot of Dorne, and I was like,
yeah, well, and they fucked Dorne to shit.
I don't need to be here.
Yeah. Maybe if they had kept, and it doesn't. Okay, you can tell me that it was a good show otherwise, and all the great characters and drama and whatever.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
No Lady Stoneheart. You fucked Dorne to shit. Don't fucking act me, man.
Also, Daenerys was an overrated character. Everybody like really loves her, but like she is a character of speeches. Like she says cool stuff, but I don't necessarily care about her arc.
Like she's the character that they put in to say the cool shit they thought of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like she did have a lot of cool speeches. But
like they thought of cool shit and then they found reasons for her to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatevs. Man, every time we bring up Game of Thrones on this show, we get so mad.
I was thinking like, let's drink the Game of Thrones whiskey and let's yell about it one day.
Yeah.
We should go back and let's not go back and finish that show. I would need to be very drunk.
Yeah,
I read the tweets. I basically watched it.
I'm angry about a lot of things from that show.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's next?
Up some Lefroy calf strength. I should
got
have taken it out of the sleeve.
That's all right.
But as he's pouring, Breaking Bad was fantastic.
Breaking Bad was great.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's got a bad thing to say about Breaking Bad.
No. That show was art.
I don't seem to love the line, I am the one who knocks, as much as everyone else in the world does.
I think I stopped liking it when it became oversaturated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I don't know.
Same with like the I drink and I know things from Game of Thrones. Like people just quote it too much and it's like, all right, it's not fun anymore.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. That I get in the context of it, this burgeoning domestic dispute between the two of them, I get it.
Yeah.
But then everyone out of context, it's just completely pointless.
Right.
And also, he's a fucking bastard. He's not a cool person. He's a piece of shit.
But I think that's part of what like everybody loves about this golden age of television is like it's not just heroes.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's true.
Yeah. Also, it's the dad from Malcolm in the Middle being a villain. It's great.
That is pretty great.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. I just don't like that everyone's shat on Skylar. Like, she was the most reasonable person on that show. She was just like, hey,
husband, don't sell meth. And everybody's like, that fucking bitch.
Yeah, don't sell meth. How hard is it not to sell meth? I go through my day every day without selling meth.
Same.
Yeah. Shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah. Also, like, I remember having an argument with somebody I used to work at, like that scene in like it's either like the second to last season where he literally kidnaps their baby.
Oh,
and somebody was still complaining about like Skylar Wine. It's like
baby.
Yeah.
Baby.
He literally just grabbed the baby out of spite.
Like, he's a bastard.
He's
You
a
shouldn't be
bastard,
rooting for
man.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was a fun show, though.
It was a good show.
I've been thinking about rewatching it.
It was a great show, and it was well acted, well written.
Yeah.
It was well. It worries me when people like I understand people like to root for the bad guy.
Yeah.
But there's a point, man. There's a point where you gotta pull back from that impulse.
I think there's rooting for the bad guy, but knowing they're the bad guy. But there are people who rooted for him thinking he was the good guy.
Right.
And that's the problem.
Right.
And that's the problem with like a lot of things.
There's people who live out their antisocial fantasies through these anti-hero and villain characters.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not the metacognition there to be like, wait a second, this guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
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 Dustin says once you get a taste, it's impossible to stop. This is his last chance to be at best at something. Right, but that's not a good reason. Like, I understand the motivation.
Yeah.
Wasn't a good reason. Anyhow.
Yeah.
What is Lefroy?
This specifically Lefroy cast strength.
Lefroy cast strength.
So I picked two things. One of them is actually a movie rather than a TV show. I said Supernatural, seasons 1 through season 5.
All right, hold on. Let me get that. Yeah,
Ready?
Supernatural.
Wow. Jared Padalecki looks really dumb in that picture.
Yeah, he does look really dumb in that picture. You know, he just got arrested for assault.
I was the one who told you that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I thought I told you.
No.
Oh.
Maybe, I don't know.
Huh. Uh-oh, this computer's trying to die.
Oh.
Probably should have thought of that before.
Yeah, can you plug it in?
Probably.
All right. How much battery life you got left? First?
Enough.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's rush through this. So,
no, we don't have to rush
nope,
through. I'll
we're
plug
going
in the
fast.
damn computer.
No, we're going fast. Like Sonic.
Gotta go fast. Okay, but yeah, so that, but also Cabin in the Woods.
Yes, the movie
I know
Cabin in the
you
Woods.
told me that one, yeah.
Yes.
Why is Lefroy cast strength? Those two shows.
Okay. Well, one's a movie, one's a show.
Whatever.
And again, specifically just seasons 1 through season 5 of Supernatural. I no longer watch that show, but I was deeply obsessed with it in like high school.
It's been going for like 20 seasons, right? Or something ridiculous.
I think it's like on 7. It's on its final season. And I don't think it's quite 20, but it's getting there. Yeah. Too many seasons. And I only liked the first 5, so.
I watched the first 3. It's good.
Yeah.
The Winchesters are very sexy.
Yeah,
they are. Yeah, they're very, very good looking. Man.
That is a big part of why I got into it.
They're very good looking men, and they murder things with the most ridiculous, violent, over-the-top bullshit.
That's it. C-dubs.
C-dubs, man.
Yeah, Supernatural and hot teens doing stuff.
Also, Castiel is a sex angel.
Sex angel. Sex you out from hell. Wow, is that what you think sexy is?
I don't know, maybe. Is that what you think sexy is?
Yep, you got it. That's why we're here. That's why we're together.
Yeah, you're the one who's with me.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
We all know I've made mistakes in life. All right, but into my explanation. So a big part of it is Lefroy was like the first thing that got me into whiskey. Yeah. And the first 5 Supernaturals are like, first 5 seasons of Supernatural are like the first things I ever binge watched. Like that is a big part of what got me into television. So I have that heavy relation there. It also is, both flavors are pretty dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of controversial in that some love it, some hate it.
Mm-hmm.
That one kind of mainly applies to Cabin in the Woods because I know a lot of people hate that movie, but I love that movie.
Do people hate that movie?
There are people who hate that movie.
Why? Yeah.
They just do.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
Victoria C says she met the guys from Supernatural.
Jealous.
Also, Jimmy Drammer says the music is his jam.
All of the classic rock songs I know are from that show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no interest in
She knows
rock,
no other classic rock.
except for ones that appeared in that show.
Yeah. The one where they robbed the bank in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Okay.
We talk about that scene a lot.
That scene where it's Renegade by Styx.
Oh, mama, I'm in fear for my life from the long. I still reference that scene when I'm like, favorite scenes from television. I'm like,
that was amazing.
That is.
That's the best.
Yeah.
That is the best music for that scene. It's the best music scene like mixture. Oh.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Also, we're probably getting a copyright strike for singing that.
Wait, maybe we'll see. Also, this applies to both. It's woodsy campfire, like it's a campfire tale.
Yeah, there you go.
But just fantastic. A thing I love. Somebody in the comments, I couldn't read who, said they did not like Cabin in the Woods.
Bradley Paris says it's dumb.
That's a lot of why people didn't like it. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a fun twist on the basic like cabin in the woods drama.
Yeah, like the whole thing. The audience is the gods.
Yeah.
Thing. I guess it's a little pretentious. Like I thought there was going to be a bigger payoff than there was. I guess.
Yeah.
It's still fun.
Yeah. It's Joss Whedon employing people that Joss Whedon has worked for before.
That's what Joss Whedon loves to do. Joss Whedon loves that shit.
So many of those people were in Dollhouse. Maybe just 2 or 3.
Topher, whiskey.
Yeah, I guess just 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably just 2.
Yeah. Chris Hemsworth is in it.
Chris Hemsworth.
He does an American accent, so that's fun.
He's the not as pretty Hemsworth.
No. Chris Hemsworth is the good-looking Hemsworth.
Oh, no, that's Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah, no.
Liam Hemsworth is not as good.
Liam is the butt chin.
Chris Hemsworth is the one I want to lick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. He is a handsome man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah.
Even fat Hemsworth is sexier than I will ever be.
He's a handsome fella.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Whiskey Dan asks about X-Files. I never actually watched X-Files.
Neither did I.
I was a little young for it.
Me too.
I'm a baby.
He's old. I'm a baby.
You are a year younger than me.
A year and 3 months. You were born in the Bush era. So
I was born in the Bush era. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm so proud of my Bush.
We have one more whiskey to go, and then I am leaving this relationship.
DJ11. Oh, the Six Kingdoms Mortlack? I'm always going to be interested in a Mortlack release. Yeah.
Death Lake. I know that's not what it means.
I'm not actually sure what it means in this case. Yeah. That's on
Then
me.
I'm going with Death Lake.
Yeah, no, that does sound pretty cool. I'm never going to turn down, like I say, a Mortlack release. Yeah. Do we want to, okay.
Do you want to move on to the last one?
Do we want to hit the last one real quick?
Before we do that, I am just realizing how much of this we've blown through. We're halfway through this bottle.
Yeah. Also, the Freud 16 is coming out soon. Or it's about to come out in November. So as soon as that hits the liquor store, I will buy it for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love you very much.
Love you too.
You got me to say I love you on stream. That's disgusting. I regret everything.
Great.
Ugh.
You love me.
Gross.
You love me.
For the last drink, so I can regret all of my choices.
Yeah.
All right. So our last drink is an Ardbeg.
What?
Right? Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side so we don't mix them up.
Okay, that makes sense. Ardbeg and Lefroy in perfect harmony.
Yeah, but that's because this is an Ardbeg I really like. This is actually like the Ardbeg I like the most.
It's the Supernova.
It's the Supernova.
I mean, I don't know what else it would be.
Yeah.
Like you've been okay with other Ardbegs.
I've been okay with other Ardbegs, but I find myself always comparing them to Lefroy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, what is Ardbeg Supernova?
Ardbeg Supernova is The Wire.
Oh yeah, I got a great picture for that one.
Okay. Why did you do that? So if anybody watches The Wire, they know this motherfucker is Jimmy McNulty.
Jimmy McNulty, the main character.
No.
Yeah, the main character
disappeared
of The
for
Wire.
all of season 3 and it worked fine. Jimmy McNulty is probably my least. Nope, he's not.
Okay,
my least
I've got
favorite,
another
'cause he's
picture.
not
Don't worry, it's
okay.
okay. I knew you would have this reaction.
Okay.
So I got another picture from The Wire. Don't worry.
I knew that you were going to do this. And I see there's a third picture of him.
Yep.
Are you done? Are there more Jimmy McNulty pictures?
No, there's one more.
There are so many other more interesting characters in this show than James McNulty. All he does is cheat on his wife and be terrible.
And drink.
And drink.
And solve crimes.
Everyone solves crimes without cheating on. Everybody cheats.
Everyone cheats on their wives.
Yeah, everybody cheats on their wife in The Wire. But
Yeah.
Jimmy McNulty is the most obnoxious about it. But anyway.
Yeah, he is the most obnoxious about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you just love Bunk. Bunk cheats on his wife, and you
Bunk
forgive
isn't even
him.
my favorite character.
Who's your favorite character?
I don't have one. Because The
It's not-
Wire is that great.
It's not Kima?
No, I do love Kima, but she's not my favorite. I really cannot pick a favorite.
Okay.
That show's fantastic. But anyway.
You know who it's not?
It's definitely not Ziggy Sabaka.
Oh, I was going to say Herc, but also Ziggy Sabaka.
Oh, yeah, Herc sucks. Yeah. Ziggy Sabaka is my least favorite character.
No, Charles Ashworth, he didn't drink Bushmills because that's Protestant whiskey.
Bet you Jimmy McNulty would drink Protestant whiskey.
That was a scene. He went to the bar and ordered Jameson's, and they only had Bushmills. And he's like, no, that's Protestant whiskey.
Did he actually say that?
He actually said that.
Is that actor Irish?
No, he's English.
I thought he might be.
That actor is English. And at one point, it's an English guy playing an Irish American who at one point goes undercover as an English guy.
That's so convoluted. Yeah. But anyway, okay, let's jump into my explanation because I crafted this metaphor.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so Ardbeg Supernova is much like The Wire because it is sophisticated. Everybody loves it. It's a challenging beverage. You could watch The Wire for hours and still be like, man, I have a different opinion on this now. Much like The Wire has many characters, Ardbeg Supernova has many flavors, and like they all work together in like harmony. Yeah. This is a very deep metaphor.
Yeah.
You could talk for hours and come up with a variety of themes. Applies to the drink and the show. Also, this last one's weak, but both are maritime-y because this is made in Scotland and The Wire takes place in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Boom.
You're gonna have to ride the boat, McNulty.
That is. I was glad when he got on the docks because he deserved to suffer.
What about Frank Sabatka?
This is great if none of you actually watch The Wire. Also, I apologize for this whole stream if all of these shows are things you don't watch, but maybe you found something new to watch.
You want to go crying that back in the day shit. Ain't no back in the day to this shit. There's just the game and us and what happens here today. So
early on in our relationship, we realized we both liked The Wire, but I realized most of the things Eddie says are just quotes from The Wire. No matter what we do, I think he has a quote from The Wire prepared.
Also, if you tell fans of either that it sucks, you might get stabbed. Yeah.
That's true. I was going to bring that up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, you can be pretentious and be like, what? You haven't seen this? What? You haven't had this? And be like, that's okay.
Also, Bunny Colvin is my adoptive black father.
Okay. That guy appeared in Supernatural as an angel.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah. Kind of like Edward James Olmos is the Mexican father that I never had.
You got a lot of dads.
I do.
Jimmy Olmos.
Eddie Jimmy Olmos. Yeah. All right. So that was our stream. That was Erica's stream.
Thanks for tuning in.
And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Well, actually, you've already commented. It's a live stream. That's not how it works.
Comment more.
Yeah. But hit that like button on the way out.
Yeah.
And if you have not subscribed, make sure you do that because we appreciate it. And we appreciate you.
Yeah. In the comments, let us know some of your whiskey and TV show pairings.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. I'm curious what you guys have to say. That would
actually be great. Yeah, after the video ends, go tell us. Go tell us all the whiskeys you would drink with TV shows and why. Yeah. All right. I'm going to call it a night.
All right. Thanks, y'all.